And they're off in the Whitney. And Skippy Longstocking is very fast out of there. National Treasure came away in good order, but Arthur's Ride is up and on the pace, taking second. National Treasure will have to track the pace, about 2 off them, racing right on the inside of First Mission. Then it's another length back to Charge It, who's 3 deep. Post time is right next to Warrior Johnny in mid-pack. It's another 3 lengths back to Bright Future, who races on the outside of Disarm, and Croupy as the trailer. The opening quarter in a good 23 1/5 seconds. They straighten up for the run down the backstretch, and Arthur's Ride asserts himself. Opens up almost 2 lengths on Skippy Longstocking in second. Then First Mission and National Treasure. National Treasure now moving into third once again. Charge It is next. Warrior Johnny trying to advance on the outside of Post Time, heading toward the half-mile pole. Then it's a big gap back to Disarm, Croupy, and Bright Future. Arthur's Ride went the half in 46 3. Jose Ortiz asking Skippy Longstocking to close after him in second. National Treasure still biding his time, 3.5 off the pace in third. Then First Mission, followed by Post Time. Warrior Johnny 8 lengths off the pace. It's another 5 lengths to Disarm, who is racing about 1.5 lengths in front of Croupy, starting to launch his bid. Bright Future far back, 1:10 1 for 6 furlongs. Top of the stretch for Arthur's Ride, chased intently by Skippy Longstocking, and National Treasure still with plenty of work to do. Post Time is next, and Croupy coming fast in the center of the racetrack. A 16th to go, and Arthur's Ride still has a commanding lead. What a tremendous debut in stakes competition. The Grade 1 Whitney to Arthur's Ride. Croupy was second. Post Time finished third, and Disarm was fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off, and losing the rider was Tappet Shoes. Number 9, Tappet Shoes lost the rider, and Donegal Forever did not have a smooth beginning, but has recovered. Arthur's Ride sprints by the stands in front. Rocco Strong comes away in second. Costa Terra. Donegal Forever is 4 deep. Kerouac outside of them. Duke of Gloucester, leading contender, is racing in between horses. The loose horse is right on horse's heels in mid-pack. That's Tappet Shoes, hoping to get him out of harm's way. At the back of the field is Kerouac, rounding the clubhouse turn. And the lead belongs to Arthur's Ride and Junior Alvarado. 3/4 of a length. Rocco Strong is now racing a joint second on the inside of Costa Terra. They're followed by Duke of Gloucester, who's 4 lengths off the pacemaker. Leading contender is next. As they swing on to the backstretch, Perform in the Pink Silks is down at the rail. It's another 3 back to Donegal Forever, and Kerouac trails. Down the backstretch, Arthur's Ride leads it by a length. Rocco Strong racing second. They're followed by Costa Terra and Duke of Gloucester in the yellow colors down on the inside. Perform has made a little bit of headway, racing head-and-head with leading contender, 5 lengths off the lead. Donegal Forever is just behind them. The distant trailer is Kerouac. Around the far turn, Arthur's Ride has been there throughout. Now Duke of Gloucester starts to close in within a half length of him. Another 4. Perform has made steady headway right into third. Rocco Strong drops out of it. Down on the inside, it's leading contender there at the top of the stretch. Arthur's Ride, Duke of Gloucester. Perform hugs the rail and closes into second as they come to the 8th pole. It's been a 1-horse race. Arthur's Ride lets it out a notch and has a 7-length lead. Perform is second by a long margin, and then Duke of Gloucester. Arthur's Ride just sprinting through the stretch. He'll win by double digits. Second to Perform, and then it was Duke of Gloucester in front of Donegal Forever.
And they're off. Good start for Injunction from mid-pack. Cyclone Mischief showing some speed as well. Kent Hussis is there on the extreme outside. Background is racing up with some early zip too, and Logan Knight is also up there as well. So the field races up the chute and heads for the main track, and there's a firing line across the track, and on the far outside it's Background with a short lead. Injunction comes on to grab second. Logan Knight backs off them. Fort Warren advances inside. Now third, Logan Knight back into fourth. Brigadier Generals racing in fifth. Cyclone Mischief is out of there, running along in sixth. Kent Hutch, this is seventh. Nabokov toward the inside is eighth. Arthur's Ride in the clear, ninth, but is wide to the far turn run. Empty Tomb is racing third to last, 3 lengths back to Ready to Pounce, and the early trailer is Proof Worthy. The opening half mile was drilled in 44 3/5 seconds, and Injunction has taken charge. Injunction the leader round the far turn. Fort Warren trying to keep up toward the inside. Background has given way. Arthur's Ride is rallying on the outside, but is under pressure and is still 5 lengths behind. Ken Hutchins comes wide with him, so they're off the turn. Injunction wanders to the center of the track, the leader by 2. Fort Warren boxing on toward the rail. Cyclone Mischief's now third. Arthur's Ride is struggling. Final 16th. Injunction still clear by 3, and Fort Warren is chasing Injunction down to the wire. Injunction sharp today. 2.5 in the end. Fort Warren was second. Proof Worthy rallied from last to grab third, and Ready to Pounce was fourth.
They're off and running. Good start for Big Martini, ridden for the early lead by Saez, but he'll have some company from Furious Anger. He's on the go. Up in the center, big screen, rather full screen, mixing it up. Arthur's Ride makes it a party. Settling in second last is Cape Trafalgar with some pace to chase, and he's 4 better than Noble Drama, who's last of all. But as they run out of the chute, Arthur's Ride is the leader. It's Arthur's Ride who paved the opening quarter in 23 2. He leads 3 parts of a length. Furious Anger second. Big Martini is third. Full screen fourth. Cape Trafalgar fighting the rating pretty seriously here under Gaffleone. Tyler trying to get him to settle down, but he's not doing it. It's 5 to the trailer, who's out in the center. That's Noble Drama. They run to the half-mile point. Arthur's Ride has the lead for Junior Alvarado, 3 parts of a length. Here's Full Screen launching his bid on the outside. He's into second now. Moving in from the outside, it's Cape Trafalgar. Tyler has no choice but to give him his head, and he's on the move now into a joint third. Trying to run home from the back is Noble Drama. They went 46 seconds flat for the opening half mile, and they race past the 3/8. The leader is Arthur's Ride by a length and a half. Cape Trafalgar launching his bid. He's now second. Racing into third is Full Screen. From the inside, Big Martini. Trying to rally from the back is Noble Drama. There's a 1/4 mile left to go. They went 3/4 and 1:10 3. Off the turn in the stretch drive, Arthur's Ride. He still has the lead, 1/8 of a mile from home. 2 back to Cape Trafalgar. He's now second. Down the stand side, Noble Drama. He's trying to get into a placing here. He's trying to get into second, but Arthur's Ride is well prepared by Bill Mott. Arthur's Ride, stylish in victory, 1 by 6. Noble Drama with a good run to get second. Third was Cape Trafalgar. Fourth was Full Screen, 1:35 and 3. And they're off. From between horses, Case uses that gap to his advantage as he was away toward the outside, but didn't bump into anybody. In fact, he's one of the first into stride. Arthur's Ride is the gray, moving up down toward the inside, and these 2 favorites race on out of the chute. From the outside, it's Dreamlike, and from between horses, Secret Threat. Backing off to race 5th in a chilly spot is Union Trail, a gap of 3 to Peregrino G. Then Justice Department and Monegasque is last of all. While on the improve, the quarter was 23 2. Less than 5 furlongs from the finish, and Arthur's Ride has taken an advantage for Richard Kingsgate, in front by half a length over Case, who's out in the center second. Wide on the course and Dreamlike, splitting rivals is Union Trail. Right with him is Secret Threat. Then it's a gap of 3 to Peregrino G ahead of Monegasque and Justice Department at the back. Less than half a mile from the finish as they swing to the far turn. The opening half mile was robust, 45 3. Arthur's Ride has taken pace pressure every step. 3 wide, Dreamlike, 2 path, Case. The 3 favorites are across the course past the 5/16. A gap of 4 to Union Trail. Another 5 to Secret Threat. Trying to run home from the back is Peregrino G. As they reach the top of the stretch, Arthur's Ride digging in gamely toward the inside. Dropping back of the 3 rivals is Dreamlike as Case is still second. From 4th and Union Trail, they're at the top of the stretch. It's Arthur's Ride with 1/8 of a mile to go. Back running again, Dreamlike. Arthur's Ride has the lead. Dreamlike trying to get to him. Case is the one that's raised their white flag. 16th to go. Dreamlike trying to get Arthur's Ride. Arthur's Ride driven out. Richard Kingsgate on Arthur's Ride in front. Second, Dreamlike. Third, Case. Close fourth, either Monegasque.